Assalamu alaikum 5 class. Hope you will be fine, beta. Welcome to your English lesson. And as you know that our unit 6 is going on the sun and the moon. First we read a myth, that is traditional story. Okay. Now we will read about the sun and moon. What is the scientific explanation? What scientists give us explanation according to the sun and the moon. Firstly, look at the words. Keywords are here: proton, atom, explode, expand, and universe. Proton is a part of atom. Atom is the smallest, and the word explode means to burst outside. Okay, means blast. Explode means to burst outward, and expand means to grow bigger. Universe is everything in the world, everything. Okay, so you will write these keywords into your notebook and with their meanings. You can also find out some more meanings, some more synonyms according to them from the mini dictionary. Okay, now we will start reading. There are many different myths about the sun and the moon. Myths means traditional stories that are not fiction, that is not a fact. Sun and the moon across the world. However, modern scientists have a different explanation. Long ago, in fact, 14 billion years before your grandmother's grandmother was born, there was nothing. No space, no stars, no light, no darkness. Then about 13.7 billion years ago, a teeny thing appeared. It was a billion times tinier than a proton. A proton is a tiny part of an atom. An atom is so small that 500,000 atoms are not as thick as one hair. Can you imagine that hair is bigger? 5 lakh or 500,000 more. It's impossible to imagine how small the first thing was. It's impossible. It's also impossible to imagine that it contained everything there is in the universe. Then in a moment, a tiny thing exploded. It burst out. Within 1 minute, the universe was a billion miles across and still expanding. Most scientists call this moment a Big Bang. This is a theory that is named after the Big Bang, that a very teeny particle expand and all the universe become. But according to Muslims, Allah Almighty made the sun, stars according to their place, and Allah Almighty built the seventh sky and the earth in 6 days, approximately 6 days. It was given in Quran-e-Pak. You can read it to find out, to explore the word, because Quran-e-Pak having a ocean of knowledge, and everyone can take the knowledge according to his capacity. Okay, this is a Big Bang theory, that after a burst, after exploded, all the universe become and still expanding. Okay, so after the Big Bang story, galaxies of billions of stars formed, all moving away from the point of the Big Bang. As we learn in textbook 3, we are already in the unit when you are in the level 3. Our sun is a star that formed out of the dust and gas about 4.6 billion years ago. Keep it in mind, because this information you have to use in comprehension. Okay, most planets of our solar system formed at the same time, including our planet Earth as well. Okay, as you see, the small planet, when it burst out, it became very large according to Big Bang theory. This is actually an artist's idea of another planet that is crossing into the earth and creating the moon. Okay, this is a picture of you can say an artist make this. And the universe is expanding from the Big Bang theory like this. It is going to expand and more expand. Okay. Then about 4.5 billion years ago, another huge planet crashed into the Earth. It blew out about a quarter of the Earth, and this became another ball-shaped object. It became our moon, and it began orbiting the Earth, as it is seen in the picture. Okay, so when it is before, how long before? 4.5 billion years ago. Moons 4.5 billion ago. Now after reading this scientific information, come on the comprehension. Write true sentences using the writing frame. Students, better you have to write down these sentences into your notebook according to the fact. Like for example, the first sentence, 100 is less than 1,000. You have to compare the first one with the next. They are in front of them, and choose the suitable clause. 100 is less than 1,000. A lakh is less than a crore. It's also less than a crore. A billion is greater than a million. A billion is greater than a million. Write these sentences in a complete form in your notebook. Okay. Give the heading of comprehension, unit 6 comprehension, part 2. And the next is a proton is dash than an atom. A proton is smaller than an atom because it's a part of an atom. A hair is larger than an atom, as we read in the lesson. The moon is dash than the earth. The moon is smaller than the earth. Okay. Now the next, write these sentences into your notebook, and the next exercise is write when these appeared for the first time. Add the numbers too. The moon, nothing, and dash billion years ago. You can find out this information from the lesson because this is a comprehension. I just give you a clue that the Big Bang theory happened in 13.7 billion years ago, and the sun and the earth appeared for the first time according to the Big Bang theory 4.6 billions, and the moon has appeared 4.5 billion as you have read. Okay, so complete your comprehension, read this lesson and write the sentences on your notebook and share your work in the group.